Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Well, they've chosen a new pope. This one is a U.S. Cardinal, Prevost. He will be called Pope Leo XIV and will be the first American pontiff. U.S. Cardinal Robert Prevost was elected in a surprise choice to be the new leader of the Catholic Church today, May 8, 2025, taking the name Leo XIV, becoming the first American pontiff. Pope Leo appeared on the central balcony of the St. Peter's Basilica around 70 minutes after white smoke billowed from the chimney atop the Sistine Chapel, signifying the 133 cardinals had chosen a new leader for the 1.4 billion member Catholic Church. The choice of Prevost was announced by French Cardinal Dominique Montbardy with the Latin words, and I'm not going to try and say it, but it's translated to "We have a Pope." Tens of thousands of people gathered in St. Peter's Square to hear the news. He is 69 years old and originally from Chicago. Prevost has spent most of his career as a missionary in Peru and became a cardinal only in 2023. He has given only a few media interviews and rarely speaks in public. Leo became the 267th Catholic Pope after the death of the last Pope, Pope Francis, who was the first Latin American Pope and had led the Church for 12 years, and widely sought to open the institution up to a modern world. Francis enacted a range of reforms and allowed debate on divisive issues such as women ordination and better inclusion of LGBT Catholics. Ahead of the conclave, some cardinals called for the continuity with Francis's vision of greater openness and reform, while others said they wanted to turn back the clock and embrace old traditions. Some of the most popular names that popes have taken over in the past was John, Pius, Leo, and Alexander, and they're just a few of the names popes have taken over the centuries. When the white smoke appears and a new pope is chosen, he is asked, "By what name shall you be called?" This tradition began in 533. Popes during the earlier centuries kept their birth names after their election. There were some popes who chose to change their names before then, such as Mercurius. He felt it was inappropriate to be named after a pagan Roman god Mercury and decided to take the name John II after his predecessor, the John I. Pope Leo evidently is fluent in Spanish and Italian. According to an interview there on the New York Times, he did emphasize that service was really important. He said that the bishop should not supposed to be a little prince sitting in his kingdom, but is called authentically to be humble, to be close to the people he serves, to walk with them, to suffer with them. In another interview he did in 2012, Leo indicated that pop culture created sympathy for benefits and practices that are at odds with the gospel. In his speech to bishops, he referred to homosexual lifestyle and alternative family, compromise, the same-sex partners, and their adopted children. So is he going to go back to the old ways? He did mention the Gospels, so I don't know. What are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.